Hey everyone, Bill Lethman here for MoneyEvolution.com, and today I'm out and about of the office. Thought I'd try something a little bit different here today, so it's a little bit of an experiment. Love to hear some feedback. So I'm testing out a couple of things. One, how well I can talk and walk at the same time, and also testing out the steadiness of the camera and the microphone and all of that. So anyway, been working on our retirement planning course for most of the day, and just needed to take a little bit of a break, so I thought I'd get out and do a nice brisk walk. So what we're going to start doing, kind of change things up a little bit, maybe have myself break out of my shell a little bit, but I'm going to do something called Top 5 Fridays. And as I mentioned in some of my previous videos, I'm trying to do a lot more of these videos and coming up with different ideas. So every Friday we're going to come up with a little bit of a top 5 list. And today I want to talk about 5 things that you may not know about me. So some of these things are a little bit quirky and kind of a little bit revealing about myself and maybe my personality. But so number 1 is I'm paleo, which means I follow a paleo diet. And what that means essentially is I've cut a lot of things out. I don't eat any grains, wheat in particular, and gluten is probably number 1. No dairy, no legumes, and essentially try to avoid most processed food. So I've been doing that for, I think, about 3 years now, and really feel excellent. I've lost a little bit of weight, maintained my weight pretty easily. I don't really count calories or watch too much what I'm eating other than cutting some of those things out of my diet. Number 2 is that I like to hike barefoot, and that's something I started doing maybe about 4 or 5 years ago after reading the book Born to Run by Christopher McDougall. And some of you that might be runners may have read the book, or maybe you're at least familiar with who he is. And he talks about how our feet have really become weak over the years because running shoes kind of offer too much support, and the reason why we get injuries and stuff is because our feet aren't very strong. So I started doing a lot of barefoot hiking, and if I flip the camera around here to show you my feet right now, because I'm actually hiking in these Huarache sandals that they talked about in the book, Born to Run, where the Tarahumara tribe wears these. So I'll look around and you kind of see. So they're basically very minimal, and they offer no support, but it keeps my feet strong, and even on a brisk day like today, they feel pretty good. Number 3 is I'm going to reveal my political affiliation. So I know there's a lot of talk here recently about the election, and both sides were very heated. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm a libertarian, and so for those of you that may not know exactly what that means I'm socially very liberal, but fiscally I'm very conservative. And so I'd probably even go as far to say that I'm maybe even a little bit more liberal than some of the candidates that were running on the Democratic Party in terms of social issues. And quite honestly, I don't think the Republicans always do a very good job of being fiscally conservative. I believe in free markets, and I think things will work themselves out. But unfortunately, I don't think very often we have an entirely free market. So, but anyway, so that's my political affiliation. The other thing is that I meditate every day. This is something I started doing, I guess, a little bit over 2 years ago, and I started following a program called HoloSync. It's a guy named Bill Harris, and basically it just is a soundtrack that I listen to. It has some ocean and rain sounds along with some bells, and usually do this for about an hour a day, and it's one thing that's really helped me considerably just stay focused, and I feel like I know what to do. I don't waffle around as much about what to do next. That meditation really kind of helps center me from that standpoint, and it also helps me not take things quite as seriously too. I don't get hung up on a bunch of opinions and things that people think all the time. I just kind of do what I want to do. So that's helped me a lot, and I really enjoy this. And the final thing, which is probably not a surprise to most people, but I think most of you probably know that I'm a big Michigan State fan. So I try to get up for as many football and basketball games as I can. Obviously, this year was a huge disappointment for the Spartans. wasn't expecting that, nor do I think very many fans were at all. But anyway, we're going to hope for a better season next year. We were hoping for basketball season too, but unfortunately, so far that hasn't worked out the way we planned either. But I do enjoy that, and I'm happy that we're hopefully getting what is going to be just one bad year out of the way, because my son William just got accepted there, and he'll be a freshman at Michigan State in the fall next year. So hopefully the sports teams improve for his time while he's there. So that's it. That's the top 5 for Friday. Some of you may be watching this on our old page, the Lethman Financial Facebook page, and as I've mentioned to you before, we're in the process of converting a lot of that over. So we're going to eventually try to do almost all of our broadcasts for Money Evolution. There'll be a time where we'll probably do the sharing on both sides here, but be sure to like those pages if you haven't already. Again, we're working on a retirement planning course. I've got some things coming out later, well, next week. It'll be probably Thursday or Friday next week. I put together a little mini course to help people do some planning before the end of the year. So with that, I'm trying to catch my breath here, and have a great weekend, everybody. Again, I'm really trying to step up these videos and would love to hear what you think, and so I have an idea of what to talk about when I do these things. So I'll probably be back tomorrow for something, and have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to everyone soon. Thanks.